Blockchain Daily News, February 14, 2024. Controversy over Bitcoin mining investigation. Confrontation between regulation and industry. The investigation of Bitcoin miners launched by the U.S. Energy Information Administration is not a harmless information gathering exercise. And it could end up harming more than just the crypto ecosystem. It looks like the PR battle over how much energy Bitcoin mining consumes isn't over after all. Not long ago, I declared that it had won, and the criticism and concerns were quelled by relentless resistance from people who had actually spent a lot of time studying the issue. Facts and reasoning trump fear-mongering and the use of trigger words. Last week, the U.S. Energy Information Administration, EIA, the statistical agency under the Department of Energy, fired several shots at the Bitcoin ecosystem. One of them is the EIA's announcement that it will conduct mandatory investigations of all U.S. Bitcoin miners. Another is the release of a report with an official estimate of the energy consumed by Bitcoin mining in the United States. Starting this month until the end of July, the EIA will regularly conduct surveys of all U.S. Bitcoin miners, requesting detailed information about their operations, focusing on their energy sources and consumption. Information is good, and a more detailed understanding of Bitcoin's energy consumption could ultimately lead to data that dispels the exaggerated claims of climate activists and hostile regulators. The problem here is that Bitcoin mining is being singled out. No one is suggesting that artificial intelligence projects are subject to the same scrutiny, although the energy required for their vast data centers is starting to raise concerns. What's more, information gathering does not begin from a neutral position. Typically, government investigations must be signed off by the Office of Management and Budget, OMB, after an evaluation of necessity and level of detail. Approval for the Bitcoin mining investigation was sought through an emergency amendment request because, according to the filing, there is a high likelihood that public harm would result if normal approval procedures were followed. What's the emergency? Where is the possible public harm? From the official request. As evidence, the price of Bitcoin has increased by approximately 50% in the past 3 months. And higher prices stimulate more cryptocurrency mining activity, which in turn increases electricity consumption. It specifically cited growing concerns about the energy-intensive nature of Bitcoin mining, citing 2 letters from elected officials to the U.S. Secretary of Energy requesting more detailed information to better determine the impact of Bitcoin mining on emissions impact. It shouldn't surprise anyone that both letters come from Senator Elizabeth Warren and her gang. The accompanying report also provides estimates of electricity usage by U.S. Bitcoin miners. The agency estimates it accounts for 0.6% to 2.3% of total U.S. electricity use. That's a wide range, but no matter how it's expressed, it means that whatever the actual number is, it's too much. The report clarifies that even the low end of that range would equal the annual electricity use of Utah, West Virginia, or other similar states. As far as we know, high-end electricity consumption is equivalent to the electricity consumption of about 6 million homes. Never mind that comparing Bitcoin mining consumption to that of an entire country is like comparing apples to road signs. The former helps maintain global financial networks. The latter covers a wide range of industry, public services, distribution, and lifestyles activity. The subliminal implication is that if Bitcoin mining moves elsewhere, more homes will have access to electricity. However, even if this estimate is accurate, it fails to mention the following facts. Normally, I would dismiss this as just another nasty attempt to limit Bitcoin acceptance in the United States, which would likely be refuted by reasoning and facts. However, there are signs there is more to it than that. First, the timing may not be a coincidence, coming so soon after the BTC Spot ETF launched in the US, which some regulators strongly oppose. A second goal might be to remind investors that governments don't like Bitcoin. This adds a layer of perceived investment risk. Second, this move signals a different attack vector. Now that there are enough reputable studies showing that Bitcoin mining has a net positive impact on the environment, Postal regulators are trying a new approach. It's no longer about pollution, but about potential stress on the grid. The emergency authorization request cited freezing weather in the United States and the potential for entire communities to be in distress as Bitcoin miners tie up power. This could also be addressed by explaining in detail how flexible demand for Bitcoin mining can enhance grid management and